Hello Taurus, welcome into your reading. Welcome back to my channel. Let's see what Spirit has for you today, Taurus. Call in Spirit. Okie dokie, let's see what we've got. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, join us please in this act of divination to bring us through messages of love, light, healing, hope and happiness for our Taurus collective. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, there's definitely a message here for you today. It's not by coincidence, there are no coincidences. So let's see what we have for the Taurus community today. Today is Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. I hope you've eaten your weight in chocolate. I know I have already. Today is the 5th of April 2026. It's my youngest boy's 20th birthday today, you guys. Wow. Why do they grow up so quickly? Okay folks, let's have a look and see what we've got in your energy today. We'll get rid of this light, or we don't need it. So Spirit guides, bring us through messages that we need to hear for Taurus collective, for the highest good and the highest good of all. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? The time they're viewing this reading. These readings are all timeless, of course. Strength card, lovely stuff. Nice and strong there, start for you, Taurus. This is a card of Leo. So you might be having to test your strength at the moment, I feel, maybe the thing. There's a lot of aliveness in your energy today. There's the sun, clarity, you guys. It's amazing. And you've got the star at the back of the deck. Wow, the sun card, I love it. Clarity, it says. So we'll keep on going. Might have had to be strong. You're also using the healing energy of the sun, which is marvellous. It's actually a really nice day here in Ireland today. The sun is shining. It's been a very kind of stormy weekend. Storm days everywhere. Probably hit you too. So comment below and tell me where you are and what time you're viewing this reading at in your own time zones. I love to read your comments as always. The interaction really helps the channel. What you need to focus on is the Four of Swords. So this is a healing energy, recovery, maybe getting more rest. You're overdoing it maybe, Taurus, at this time. We've got the Six of Cups, which talks about nostalgia and the recent past. What is this? Let's see, we'll keep going. This beautiful creatures deck is one of my favourites, but it can be often hard for me to tap into it, so we'll see how we get on. I may need another deck for clarification if I don't feel the flow, but so far so good. They seem to be speaking to us today anyway. These beautiful creatures. We've got an Ace of Wands. It talks about energy here. There's a lot of, they have words of their own in these cards, I find. And they can be guidance or they can be an absolute distraction sometimes. But this is what I'm saying about this deck. I try and intuit the messages rather than, go from the cards. The cards are just a tool for me to assist me. But it's mostly, I get guidance from Spirit. Spirit guides yours and mine. The divine always help, and they do protect us. Surround us with that lovely glow of protection. Archangel Michael is always at hand as well. So if you're feeling you need the protection yourself, you might want to embody or connect with Archangel Michael. So let's have a look and see. I might just pull these down a little bit. So yeah, Ace of Wands energy, and then in the near future with the Emperor, which is Aries energy. You might have an Aries, or you could be standing for your boundaries here. It's very much a leadership card. So this looks really positive so far. Very good. I'm loving it. The energy here is very enthusiastic. The sun. When you see that sun card, God, you just think anything and everything is possible, isn't that it? And look at that beautiful image there, that lovely angel. She's gorgeous. Reminds me of one of those ancient Hindu goddesses. Wow. Kali Maha, maybe. Goddess Kali. Gorgeous. What have we got for Taurus, please? As guidance from Spirit. Let's have a look. There it is. 3 of Wands. Patience. Nobody wants to hear this anymore. I know, right? It's always patience, you guys. What is this? If I have any more patience, I'm going to actually... Nobody wants to hear that we use your patience. What have we got in the environment around Taurus at this time? Please, Spirit. Is it this one? Oh, I don't know. It's way too many coming up for you. Yeah, you've got to kind of get up and go sort of energy about your Taurus at this time. Very alive. I love it. This has to be the card Dependence. Abruption. The Decadence. Excuse me. Look at that. This is sudden. Must look up some of these cards as well. There's a lot of ones that are just specific to this deck, and yeah, they're just off the beaten track of the tarot, but I have the guidebook here, so I'll get the guidance as I need it if I'm not finding the messages are, you know, coming clear enough for me regarding those furious cards. Let's see, in your hopes and fears, Taurus, what do we have for your hopes and fears? 8 of Swords. This is it says imprisonment, but it talks about, you know, the energy of the 8 of Swords is always that self-imposed prison of the mind, being convinced by illusion around you at this time, maybe is the thing. So let's see our final potential outcome for Taurus. Wow, that's definite. Chariot, you're going to be moving of some kind, motion, it says here on the card. It's a card of success, card of Cancer energy. So yeah, we'll have to go around the board again and clarify all of these. At the back of the deck we've got 10 of Wands, which is hardship, it says here, and it is that thing of being feeling overburdened, you know, just you've been carrying too many responsibilities for way too long, you know. Alright, we'll keep going with this deck though. It seems to be flowing lovely, and as I said, we'll get the guidebook if we need it. So first of all, let's see what we have for the Strength card crossed by the Sun card. So you're feeling strong. This is good, you know. 7 of Wands is bravery, so maybe you're having to be strong and be brave at this time. There's a 5 of Swords there at the back of the deck. I'll just go through these one by one and see if we can get extra guidance from these clarifiers. So yeah, you're starting out so strong with 2 major arcana here off the bat. Number 8 is the Strength card, as I said, Leo energy. This is you, you know, taming the wild beasts, and I can't help but see that Hindu goddess again. Goddess Kali is coming through very quick, you know, very strong here, and she's also our similar goddess. Maybe you know these goddesses better than me, and that's very possible. I'm, you know, not long doing these readings, only since February, but this deck in particular is very detailed, you know, it can give you so much. So always intuit your own messages from these images as well. They are very detailed, and you may just see something that resonates with you. We all have the ability to intuit these messages. You might get extra messages just specific to your situation, you know. Yeah, having the strength and fortitude, it says here on the card. So it's, you know, at the moment you might feel you're having to use every tool in your box, because I notice every hand in this image, there's 6 of them, shows a different kind of a weapon or a flower or a gesture. There's a ring, there's, you know, loads of things happening here. So you might feel a bit overwhelmed, having to use all your resources here to stay in this sort of sunny disposition. Comes through with the 2nd major arcana. And the 7 of Wands here, it says bravery, and it is often that thing of having to defend yourself, to stand up for yourself. Standing in your power at this time, it feels like it's what it's been called a few Taurus. So it's not an easy thing to see the Seven of Wands. It's like you have to be brave and you have to be courageous in the front of competition. Seven of Wands also speaks to being overwhelmed with external energies that pulling from you. There's so many goldfish in this. It's quite the interference. So there might be a bit of interference in your energy at the moment when you're trying to stay in this joyous, buoyant sort of energy and to be strong. Like the sun is also a card of Leo. There might be a Leo in your vicinity. There's two references there to them, with the sun and with the strength card. So yeah, be a fire sign, even Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be though, So with Four of Swords up here and it says repose, and this is what you need to focus on at the moment. You might need to do some throat chakra healing as well with this intense blue, and I see the heart is referenced as well with the green. But yeah, these cards are so beautiful. This is about recovery, repose. It's what it represents in the old-fashioned tarot. It's repose after a battle. And the Hermit comes up then. Five of Cups, talking about regret. There's a lot of low vibrational energies there under the surface for you at the moment, I feel. Taurus, let's see what we've got. It's the Hermit. Virgo energy, the Hermit. Okay, so yeah, Four Swords, like this is rest and repose and being a bit reclusive, and the Hermit often talks about that too. It does say introspection on this card here. It's another major arcana though. It looks to me like you need to be this is a loud and clear message. When the major arcanas turn up this much already on the initial center spread, Spirit is trying to contact you and tell you. You might be getting signs and synchronicities and things to tell you to hold on to your strength. Use every tool you have in your box to be strong and to stay in that sunny disposition. Say, that youthful beginner's mind even comes to mind, that you have that innocence about you, and to focus at the moment on hermiting. The Hermit is card of Virgo, as I said, and it is, it's all about introspection. And maybe during this time when you're resting, that you'll get a chance to kind of chew over things and integrate things that you've been through the recent past. I feel like you've just come out of some kind of cycle that was troublesome and very exhausting, that you're still standing in your strength, thinking you need your boundaries up and stuff like that, particularly with the Emperor card as well. And I think you're just holding your boundaries there with that Emperor energy for sure. Five of Cups is regret, and that speaks to, we often have to use our strengths and try and put a positive spin on things when we've had something that we are disappointed about or we have regrets over, and it's very hard to kind of come out of that. We always have to battle those shadow aspects where you just feel everything can be getting you down, or so Six of Cups, being a bit nostalgic in the recent past. I feel an ancestral or passed on loved ones connection here big time in the Six of Cups. You reflecting on people that passed away that were close to you lately, Taurus, or what was this? So here's your clarifier, Judgment card. Wow, this is gorgeous. Six of Cups clarified by the Judgment card. This is talking about an opportunity. Now the Judgment card in the traditional tarot is, the universe calling judgment on something. It's about resurrection and an awakening. It's about, you making a good judgment here based on information maybe you've received from your ancestors, from your passed on loved ones, maybe passed on pets and spirit communicate with you. There's an enormous amount of animals in this image. But this is very watery sort of energy, very much about your emotions in your feels, as they say. Yeah, seahorses might mean something to you. They're very dominant there in that image, and they almost have butterfly wings actually on them. Look at that for a gorgeous image. Flying seahorses. Yeah, it's also believing in the impossible comes to mind there. The recent past, you were daydreaming, I think, and a little bit doing a bit of reflection, maybe on when you were a child actually, and then also making a judgment. This is an opportunity. Those blue butterfly wings are here and they're more intense on this character. And there's a multicolored frog in her hand, you know. Definitely nature spirits are connecting with you now. If you can connect with them as well, I think you would find they'd be full of messages, maybe from your ancestors, you know. Um, but the judgment card here, major arcana, clarifying the Six of Cups. In the recent past, you made a judgment call by the looks of things, and you've decided that you're going to build something based on what you've learned from your past. It could be from childhood, a childhood dream that you might have had. Um, you know, so yeah, this is a lot about an awakening as well. So it could be that you've had some major realizations about, you know, what you've been through in your past emotionally. Okay, we'll keep on going, and as I get the spread, it might make more sense. There's a Seven of Swords here, can't be ignored at the back of the deck, and that speaks about, it says treachery here on the card, and it often has that trickster energy about it. So this might be something under the surface where you're feeling people have been going behind your back. They've been trying to hide things for you, you know, from you. But it can also sometimes speak of strategizing, you know, keeping your cards close to your chest because you have a plan, but you don't want to share it with people in case it doesn't work out, or what, for whatever reason, just that you can keep it to yourself and try and focus as well. It comes through with that Hermit card, you know. We've got this the Ace of Wands we said down here. I love to see the Magician at the back of the deck. Look at that. She's so spectacular, isn't she? I love her striping stockings. And there's your ancestors, just as I was saying it a minute ago. You can see all those skeletons in the background. They really are supporting you at the moment, Taurus. Just talks about you having everything you need. And also maybe you have some knowledge. You know, she has a magic wand there and she's a little book of the dead in her hand. And she's also got all these spirits behind her. You know, spirit is really at your back at the moment. You might be feeling your ancestors around you at this time, which is lovely. I love that feeling. It just feels you're never alone, you know. It's really beautiful. So the Ace of Wands is in your supporting energies, and it's clarified by the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups can talk about confusion. So it says delusions on this card, and the Ace of Wands is about energy, and it sure is. It's about, you know, you having an idea of something really beautiful and exciting. You can see she's got this baby in an almost pumpkin incubator in her hands. And she's got all these lovely angels and spirits beside her. Isn't that so magical? Look at that for an image. And clarified then by the Seven of Cups that it might be you're fighting between the enthusiasm for this project or whatever this is, this new beginning for you. Could be a baby, literally, it has to be said, of course, but the Seven of Cups can speak of overwhelm, you know, and it's almost like, crikey, you're so excited about this new endeavour, or the birth of a new, you know, or a new addition to your family, and it's just a bit overwhelming comes across with this, because it's quite a dense looking card. It's very detailed, you know. There's ships up here beside her head. She's thinking about things, you know, almost she doesn't know what to choose. Confusion. Okay, we'll keep going. You have within you all the tools you need to figure this out, whatever this is for you. You guys need to take what fits and leave the rest. Don't force these readings to fit, and to use your own discernment to figure this out, but you will know what, you know, what fits where for yourselves. I love that. The Empress at the back of the deck, look, and it says creativity. Empress is absolutely beautiful, you know. She's the queen of all the queens. Male or female, of course, it's just the energy of the card. This doesn't have to be a female. This is her, and she's so connected to the earth. She's also very often pregnant in the rider weights, and this comes back to that baby. She's birthing, though, it's always symbolized as a new creation, so there's something new you are creating. Is it a baby? Are you guys pregnant? Or is it a project that you have on your mind? Wow. So we've got 2 more major arcanas. This is a big time for you, Taurus. I know I've said it already, but here we go again. You've got so many majors. Honestly. Look. 1, 2, Hermit is 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's, very heavy. So the Emperor's sovereignty here, and this is you protecting your boundaries and your foundation. Number 4 talks about your foundation, your security, and clarified by the Justice card. Having judgment one side in the past, and then in the near future, justice been brought in. It is about making something fair here. Justice is a card of Libra, and the Emperor is in Aries, as I said. So either of those could be in your energy, but they don't have to be. But you standing for your, in your sovereignty, in your power, Taurus, is the thing here. And that justice will prevail. This is both coming towards you in your near future. Very positive and supportive energies. The Emperor and Empress are very nurturing energies. There's an Emperor here and an Empress there, so you can't deny the fact that there could be some fire sign couple around you at this time. Wow. That's amazing, yeah. There's something about a connection here. It doesn't have to be lovers, the crack, but it's definitely, you could be with somebody. Both of these people are very much leaders. This is the boss, in the energies of the cards. Somebody taking a leadership position. This certainly could be you, Taurus, taking the helm and, gaining justice where it wasn't fair in something. It says equality on the card, so by bringing equality into the situation is what you're going to be doing in the near future. So let's go, lads. We've got the 3 of Wands then. Speaking of patience, it's like, 3 of Wands, it's guidance from Spirit, and this is like waiting for your ships to come in. It does speak of patience more than anything else. But she's so prepared as well. That's you. Focus on the fact that you have everything within your, your repertoire to deal with everything that's coming up in your environment at the moment. So let's clarify the 3 of Wands, please, Spirit. What have we got for the 3 of Wands for the Taurus collective today? Okay, you guys, what have we got? Taurus. What have we got here? Tell me, Spirit, what we need to know, what we need to hear for the Taurus collective. I can't figure that one out. The card is so big. 9 of Cups, satisfaction, it says on the card. Isn't that gorgeous? And the High Priestess, inner wisdom. Use your intuition, folks. This is card number 2 in the majors. You're so knowledgeable. This is like your energy for sure. When this turns up in a sign, I see it's you harnessing the High Priestess, just using your intuition, and follow your gut feeling is the advice with that. So the guidance from Spirit here is 3 of Wands. You have to be patient, excuse me. You are waiting for your ships to come in, whatever regard. And this 9 of Cups here, satisfaction. Don't overdo it. I'm getting straight away because 9 of Cups talks about being very independent and very happy with yourself. It's very much emotional fulfillment, having a lot of emotional stability. So this is guidance from Spirit. You're emotionally stable enough to withstand the patience that you need at this time, is what I see with that. Decadence card talks about abruption, so I'll have to look this up. In in the book for you. Let me see. Decadence, card number 16. What have we got? Oh, but it's the majors. I think it's the Tower. Let me see. The Decadence. Oh gosh, here we go. In a reading, this card advises that you need to learn how to expect the unexpected. Stop pretending like nothing is ever going to happen to you. Remember that what goes up must come down. When you are at the highest of your achievement, remember that it can come crashing down upon you under the right or wrong circumstances. This card also denotes release. If you suppress or bottle painful memories or grudges for long, do consider the consequences. All that you've kept hidden inside will burst, and the outcome will not be pretty. Whoa. It says as well, do me a favour and please look below. You're above great heights, but when you fall, what will you expect? What will you hold on to for dear life? You need to learn how to expect the unexpected. Abruption. I just want to see something here. I'm sorry for keeping you. Yeah, this is the Tower card, isn't it? I have to double check this, guys. Yeah, card 16, it's the Tower. This is the energy around you. Sorry for taking so long to go up, you guys. I'm just thinking the world's worst. I'm so slow. Yeah. The next card here, this is the environment around you. There is a tower. It's crashing down. It can be good, it can be bad. Let's see what the card tells us. Oh wow. It'll be this one. It's something to do with the lovers. And we've got the Fool at the back of the deck here, which talks about exploration. And the Fool always means to me, yeah, and definitely in this regard, it's about a new cycle, starting something new, taking a leap of faith, beginning, a new beginning. So the Lovers says ultimatum on it. And the Lovers is a choice as well. But the Tower, there's a tower crumbling regarding a connection. That's what I see. And it doesn't have to be a love connection. And I keep saying this, but it looks like it might be. Taurus, you're going through the ringer at the moment. This looks like a very tough Lovers card, you know. Being prepared. Be prepared. That's what this is saying. Be prepared with the Tower card. This is in your environment. So that may be the thing. You mightn't feel strong enough as this tower is falling, and it's something to do with connection, which is really difficult. Look how sad her eyes are there. My goodness, it's like the light has gone out within her. Maybe you're feeling like that at the moment. But it did say the sun, and to use the strength. Don't forget about the sunshine might be the thing, and to use every string in your bow comes to mind there as well. And be brave. This is a necessary evil, this tower, or it's a necessary crumbling, like a foundation in anything, in relationship in particular is what's turning up here. If there isn't a solid foundation, that tower has to fall, you know. And you'll also take lessons from it. She's got a beautiful trophy there nearly in her hand with the little eye in it, and it is having that insight quite literally. You've gained so many insights from this a connection here, whatever it is, whatever that means to you. Yeah, you're not coming away empty-handed from this destruction of this relationship. Okay, you guys. 8 of Swords up in your head. What's going on here? Imprisonment, it says, and it's a gorgeous image again. She's got a little dinosaur, stegosaurus, I think it is, inside her crystal bauble. Looks beautiful. Yeah. So this is in your hopes or fears. Yeah, in your mind you're scared, you know, you are frightened. Look, she's very scared in that image. And fear, like, really can grip us, you know. But it says, there's a card here, it says celebration on it. 3 of Cups. So obviously that's your hope, that you'll feel free, that you want to celebrate, you'll want to gather with your peers as well, comes through with the 3 of Cups. It is an image of celebrating with your loved ones, people that are in your tribe, on your wavelength, you know. And just, you know, celebrating, because this has been a thing that's been needing to happen for a long time by the looks of it, and you've got to, you know, you're going to free yourself from this prison of the mind is what it looks like. It's absolutely brilliant. I wanted to also bring this forward to you as well. The 4 of Wands talks about a celebration as well as the 3 of Cups, so this is like a double confirmation. Taurus, you have a very unique style. I love her style. Look at that gorgeous dress she's wearing, and it's really like powerful stuff here. It's very fiery or something about her. I love it, but I love the uniqueness of this. So there's something unique about you, Taurus, you know. It says unity on the card, and this is the thing. Joining, just like I was saying there with the 3 of Cups, get with your people that get you, you know. Get with them. They will help you through this transition. And 4 of Wands is the happy families card. It can be also the commitment card, marriage card they call it as well. But it is, you know, going to bring you closer to your loved ones at this time. That's really beautiful. Our final card for your potential outcome is the Chariot, which speaks of success and things moving so fast. You know, your feet won't touch the ground, isn't that what they say? I'll just scooch them up there so you can see a bit better. These cards are so big, I can never get them all in frame, sure. Chariot card, here we go. 10 of Cups, contentment. What am I telling you? A happier place. And the 4 of Wands is repeatedly has come up again here. And this, yeah, as I said, it's talking about getting with your gang, you know, and celebrating, because you really just, like the 4 of Wands is getting through a checkpoint. 11-11 might mean something. Passing over the finish line, and there it is, a double confirmation with the Chariot. This is something that you've wanted for a long time. You're moving there in balance with the support at your back of spirit, just like I was saying all the way through this, that you have loads of support. And the 10 of Cups being your potential outcome here is absolute contentment, just like it says here at the bottom of the deck. This is just magical, you know. I love it. I think, yeah, 9 of Cups to the 4 of Cups. Focus on what it is you want and what defines emotional security for you and emotional stability, because that's exactly what, you know, you're being guided, that you're going towards at the moment. So that is your reading. Absolutely delightful image there in the 10 of Cups. How much abundance and love and contentment, as it says, is the key here. Getting inner peace, you know, feeling at peace with yourselves. I absolutely love that. This was a beautiful reading, you guys. Taurus, I'm going to pull you a spirit animal card today. Actually, do you know, yeah, I will have to know when I said it. When I said it, I will see it. Let's have a look and see what does Spirit have for you with the Spirit Animal deck today. One message of guidance for our Taurus collective, please, Spirit. Let's see what they've got. Shuffle one more time. So yeah, if you could like, share and subscribe, I really would appreciate it. I've loved connecting with your energy, Taurus, and I'm telling you, you come through so clear for me. I really have loved connecting with your energy. It feels really nice, you know, that there's so much capability within you. I feel so confident when I'm in your energy as well. So it's been an absolute pleasure being able to connect with you guys. And yeah, I'd love to keep this up. If there's any particular readings that you would like me to be doing, if it's a daily or a weekly or a monthly or, you know, whatever, and if you want to focus on love, career, connection, business, you know, anything at all, spirituality even, and of course I have a recovery from addiction videos as well. You should check those out as well when you get a chance. But let's see, I wanted to pick the first card for you, turn knowledge into wisdom, and that's exactly what we were saying with this readings, guys, weren't we? You know, what you've learned here, this tower, there's a jewel inside that trophy of yours. So let's have a look at the meaning of the wolf spirit. It's card number 67, which adds up to 13, which adds up to number 4, and that's what we were talking about. 4 is the, I thought we had the number 4, the Emperor, we do. And the 4 of Wands is here as well, and the 4 of Swords. You guys, 444, and today, it's not the 4th today, today is the 5th. Yesterday was 444. Everybody was going on about yesterday being 444, weren't they not? Yeah, okay, so let's get our spirit animal deck. And it's page or number 67. Wolf spirit, that looks so powerful. Look at the intensity of his eyes. Wow. 67. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Oracle message. Wolf spirit leads you deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning you to follow, asking you to take all you have learned and all you are learning and make it yours? Can you integrate it all into your body, mind and spirit? Whatever lessons you learned along the way, do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal to your dreams, to your soul, and to turning knowledge into wisdom and experience into magic. You are the one you have been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of wolf spirit is an auspicious omen that says you are truly in alignment with your destiny. What is unknown is still yet to be discovered. This is your protection message. When wolf spirit appears, you are being told not to pretend you know something when you don't. You won't impress anyone with a little bit of knowledge. In fact, you rob yourself of a true experience and education if you tell yourself you are done learning or you don't have to know something. Be open, be humble, be teachable, and the world will open itself up for you like magic. Now is the time to look into the world with reverence and awe and insatiable curiosity. You will never grow old if you are willing to keep learning. Wolf spirit is waiting to be your mystical loving guide. So try and connect with wolf spirit, you guys. These spirit animals, like I was saying earlier, I just feel like they're around you and you can feel it heavily in your energy. It's beautiful. They have a huge amount of wisdom to pass on to us, and you know, can feel so supportive. So I'll leave it there. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. As I said, check out all my other videos as well on my platform, and leave me a comment at Wolf if you can find one. Anything else will do, though. The interaction with YouTube really helps support this channel more than you'll ever know. And ring the notification bell so you can be alerted when I'm in the room with spirit and yourselves again, Taurus. And I will see you the next time. Namaste.